Hello everybody, I'm the world's smallest squid, and you're probably wondering why I'm here, and well basically this random human grabbed me off the street, put me in his basement, tied me up, and then threw a 37-page script in my face, so now I'm forced to read it, so thanks for that. Anyways, let me get the script. Let's put it off camera. Okay, I'm ready to start reading now. Are you happy, human? Okay, just shook his head, yes. Whatever. Anyways, I'm here to rank the first season of Superstar Studios. The first season consists of 55 videos. The reason it's not 56, is because I didn't include Bowser Jr.'s Playdate, because I put it in the plush video section, because it's still really a plush video, but I wouldn't really count it as a main part of the season, as it was just a joke video. Anyways, technically the playlist has 70, or something like that, but that's because some videos have multiple parts, so if we're getting rid of the ones that are the extra parts, then we get 55. But anyway, so let's take an entire year of content and see which is the worst and which is the best. We're going to rank it from worst to best, obviously, so we'll start with the worst. Now let's get started. 55, Dr. Kirby. Yeah, in last place we got Dr. Kirby. This one was really awful. The video quality was bad, the editing was bad, the plot was bad. It was super short, which I guess means less time to experience the pain, but anyway. Like, seriously, listen to this. Had full warning, by the way.
Let's get to my tools and activate the montage.
And you're probably deaf now, am I right? You probably couldn't hear that considering you're deaf now. Anyways, it also starts with Kirby having a dream that he isn't even in, which makes absolutely no sense. So yeah, very sloppy video overall. Would not recommend. 54, the Easter special. Next up is the Easter special. They talk super quietly, like at the start of the video, and it's annoying. Anyways, it's mostly what you would expect from an Easter special. They have an Easter egg hunt, they watch an Easter movie, basic stuff, but that's about it. Basic story, not many funny parts. Well, except for the part of WADDLE getting dirt in his Easter egg. That part was pretty great. Anyway, that's about it. The video just doesn't have much to offer, if I'm being honest. 53, DEDEDE'S popcorn addiction. So yeah, this is the very first video on the channel, actually, and it didn't age incredibly well. Basically, DEDEDE tries popcorn for the first time, and for some reason he forces everyone else to have it. And of course, they break into the castle, and Meta Knight feeds him poorly edited food. There are a few funny moments, such as Cooper and Kyoto, but the editing wasn't great either. Waluigi is also extremely annoying. He's on like wah! That's his entire personality. He just says wah a bunch, and Bob doesn't exist yet, so he's not as entertaining. So yeah, overall, a couple funny moments, a pretty mediocre plot, and that's about it. 52, Waluigi's Scheme. So to me the voices still sound a bit weird in this one, but whatever, that's not really that important. The plot was definitely the worst part of this video. It's like the reason it's in here is because it has some funny moments, but the plot itself is awful. Basically, Waluigi tries to steal food because he doesn't want to buy it, despite having money. Huh? The highlights were why did you give that away? And hand me another bag of them chips and a crunchy touch. And that's pretty much any scene featuring DEDE is great. The story is still so bad and poorly told that it pretty much ruins the video for me. 51, the game building contest. It starts with Baby Mario watching the Pork channel, which is not at all inspired by Crazy Mario Bros. Anyway, they play a secret episode of Bob the Builder, which reminds Baby Mario of Game Builder Garage, and they hold a contest about it. Yeah, that's a pretty forced way to start the video, but whatever. So everyone shows their games, and there are like a few funny moments. I really like the montage where everyone was just flopping all over the screen, and it somehow made a game. And like then that just made me laugh a lot for some reason. So yeah, a few other funny moments, a pretty bad story, and some cool games shown, I guess. I forgot about DEDE Chip Chaser's the best part. 50, the size ray. DEDE is taking a walk and runs into Pikachu, who has a size ray. DEDE changes Kirby's size a few times, and Waluigi tries to steal the size ray, and that's about it. Screen at the start was very bad, but I guess you can say that about pretty much any of the early videos on the channel, or I guess even some of the recent ones, but yeah, DeDe's voice was barely even audible at the start. He was just like, oh man, I love playing Kirby's Dreamland 3 for the Dreamland, or whatever he was playing. Anyways, I did think a few parts were funny, such as, I hope you wake up, it's not my fault though. And Kirby just sitting on the food for no reason, and right before he's about to grow, he's just like, whoa, some food, I can't wait to eat it. And just starts sitting on it for no reason, and then, when he just randomly grows and his food is crushed because for some reason he sat on it when he didn't have to. Anyways, the worst part of the video was probably the voice effects though. The clips were just slowed when he was big and sped up when he was fast, which I recently found out that did those voice effects that can just make it high-pitched or low-pitched, which would have been a lot better. But anyway, so weird. I mean, we should be really depressed knowing that I could have made the video. But anyway, I don't even know how the size of my hair could be, but moving on. This video is just alright at best. 49. Kirby's homework. Kirby can't count and is forced by Whisper to do homework. The gym teacher was pretty funny and some of the homework answers were funny, but the video was too long for how little plot there was, and my favorite parts were find the word fun and how many letters are in the word I. But anyway, DD was annoying at the start. I just made him annoying and I hate it, but some funny moments, but when it wasn't funny, it was kind of just boring due to a lack of plot. 48. The bad influence. Kirby finds a gangster in his yard and is manipulated into committing crimes. I did like the start of the video, Waddle practicing for stand-up and Kirby watching Plastic Tupper. I kind of think Waddle's jokes have gotten worse as he now just combines words in regular sentences and instead of actually trying to go out of his way to be funny, but man, maybe it'll go back to how it was before. I mean, I can't speak. Okay, I can't think of words, so let's just move on. I don't have time to record this clip. Anyway, Banyan was a pretty funny character, but the story didn't make much sense. Basically, he tells Kirby and Waddle people who don't commit crimes are wimps. They do bad things, run for the police, and fight Banyan. I like the part where Waddle was like, but yeah, the video was just alright. 47. Kirby the businessman. Kirby notices granola bars randomly cost a lot of money and starts a pep talk business to buy one. I liked how he calls his business Kirby's Gourmet Pep Talks. The Knuckles scene was funny, but most of the other jokes didn't make me laugh much. I liked the action scene at the end, kinda, but that was pretty cool. But I didn't really like Kirby being rude for no good reason, and then randomly stops being rude for no good reason. But whatever. I remember I thought this video was like the best video ever when it was made, but having watched it again, it's just okay. 46. Waddle the athlete. Waddle has a dream about Luigi being an athlete and gets a trainer to enter the Olympics. Again, it makes no sense that he has a dream that he wasn't even in, but whatever. At least the dream was funny, so that makes it better. I thought the trainer was pretty funny also, by the way. I actually threw Waddle, in case you were wondering, on the chair in one take, and I wasn't even trying to do that, so yeah, I picked trick shots for the gamerhood, boy, swag, no cap stuff. Anyways, the best part was definitely the Olympic scene. I like that part. So yeah, decently funny moments, decently good video, decent plot, decent. This video was decent. 45. The babysitters. Mario, Luigi, and the baby bros move into Dreamland, so Kirby and friends babysit the baby bros while Mario and Luigi unpack. Yeah, I thought this one was pretty good. It was a nice calm story. It was simple, but it benefits from that. Had some funny moments, especially strategic kicking. That one was super funny to me, and I don't even know why. Gotta turn the page. For whatever reason, Baby Mario throws a tantrum over a game, and Kirby gives him a cookie, and that's about it. I also like the part where DD prints the art off the internet and pretend it's his own, but it wasn't very well recorded. So yeah, it had some good moments, but pretty good video. Nothing more than that, really, though. 44. DD's birthday. It's DD's birthday, so Kirby and Waddle throw him a party. They participate in a lot of activities, including pin the needle on the do, birthday presents, a restaurant, a game show thing, and sleeping. Each of these had some pretty funny moments, but that's about it. Didn't really have any memorable parts, except for DD stabbing Waddle in the eye, so Yeah, some pretty funny moments, good plot, but it was pretty forgettable, actually. 43, Kirby gets adopted. Kirby has no money to take care of himself, so he moves in with Mario. For some reason, he always plays Cookie Clicker, like, half the video, but, anyways, the video had some good moments, but it was mostly just made to move Kirby in. After that, it's just filler for the purpose of making this an actual video. It was an alright video, but an update video of saying Kirby moved in with Mario would have worked fine as a replacement. Still, decent video, had some pretty funny moments. 42, Baby Mario's Lucky Clover. Baby Mario finds out the word luck exists and makes a Lucky Clover. It makes no sense, but that's not really the focus of the video. Basically, Baby Mario tapes an extra leaf to a clover and has super good luck. The Knuckles restart scene was great, he rarely appears, but he makes the videos so much better when he appears. So they do a bunch of random stuff and Baby Mario's extra lucky. The plot wasn't great, but some funny moments made up for it. 41, Waddle's broken foot. Waddle wins a golden ticket at the library and somehow trips into a tree, causing his foot to break. Waluigi, who's eating out of the trash, sees that he has it and spends the whole video trying to steal it. They make a list of things for them to do, and they spend the video doing them, basically. Lots of funny parts, especially a whoopie from Banter and Waddle puking after eating Kawasaki's cooking. But the ending was not great, but overall the video was pretty good. 40, Baby Luigi gets kidnapped. Mario sends the baby bros on an errand, and Baby Luigi gets kidnapped, so everyone tries to find them. I thought there were some pretty funny moments, such as Detective Kirby and 911. They need to return, they were the best characters ever. Anyways, Baby Mario talks to his imaginary friend, Bootleg Mike Wazowski, throughout, like, the entire video, and predictably, the one new character that was just, supposedly here for no good reason, turned out to actually be the kidnapper. Anyways, yeah. The fight scene at the end was pretty cool, but the plot twist was very predictable. In the end, it is revealed that Bootleg Mike can turn into a pet or something like that, and he's a ghost or something. It makes no sense at all, but yeah, funny moments, good plot, weird ending. 39, the 4th of July special. This video had some really fun moments, such as Baby Luigi eating the chocolate chip, the inside voices joke, and Mario's very intense thinking. But the fourth wall jokes made me enjoy it a lot less. Like, seriously, there's a ridiculous amount of fourth wall jokes. So yeah, lots of funny moments, several unfunny moments, and a decent plot. 38, DEDEDE'S job. DEDEDE is dethroned for a month and has to get a job if he wants to survive. I thought this one was pretty funny, especially the cooking DEDEDE and triple bossy deluxe on a raft 4x4 anal style. Extra angles, 70 degrees, light X's make it cry, burn it, and let it swim part, and then all. But the plot makes no sense at all. DEDEDE is dethroned for being mean to his servant. How does that affect anything? Whatever, the plot is nonsense, but there were some really funny moments, so I think the spot is fitting. 37, the Father's Day special. Some aliens crash in the gang's backyard and Waddle races him, but it turns out the parent was looking for it. This one was pretty good. It had some decent jokes, like the fact that the alien crashes in a bag of tortilla chips, and the whole thing. The plot was decent enough. I liked the fight scene at the end, despite the finger that was holding the plush being pricked, or this finger, in fact, it's holding me, and I don't know why, but anyway. Yeah, some pretty decent moments, decent plot, decent funny, decent, good video. 36, the evil hand. Waluigi steals some money disguised as a deck of Uno cards. Kirby eats it, and Waluigi makes a hand monster to pretend to be Kirby's friend and steal from him. So that's a pretty wacky plot, if I do say so myself, but it works, I guess. Waluigi also creates a second monster, on accident, and she's hilarious. She's the best character in the video. She's the best character in existence, and she's even better than me. Anyways, I did like watching Kirby and friends hang out with him. There are some funny moments, such as, exactly, that's what I meant, I just didn't mean it. And why is so freakishly annoying? Why is so freakishly weird shaped nose? So yeah, although Kirby eating the money didn't make sense, and the twisty end was just like nonsense. Basically, it really was filled with Uno cards, so how did he think it was money in the first place? I have no idea. I did like the way blew their cover, and yeah, pretty funny moments, decent plot, but a few plot holes. 35, the board game section. The power goes out and the gang plays some board games, to keep himself entertained. There were, a lot of funny parts. I don't remember any specific standouts, but I just remember laughing a lot. The plot wasn't much, and the video was a bit too long, so yeah. pretty funny, but not much story at all, and was a little too long, but I still enjoyed it decently. 34. Among Us. Kirby clicks on a sketchy virtual reality mode in Among Us and ends up in real life Among Us with his friends. This one was extremely entertaining. It had some really funny jokes, such as the part where Luigi jams out to some tunes before getting stabbed. And a super star warrior, and maybe Luigi in general throughout the video, but I think the video was pretty well made. I think the video was pretty well made. Okay, you get the idea. The main problem I have this one is the twist at the end. It makes literally no sense, and it's incredibly forced. Baby Mario's like, sure, yeah, I'm sus right now, but I actually saw Waddle sweaty, and he had a knife, and he was nervous, and he probably just killed someone, so it was actually him. And for some reason, Kirby believes him, and they win. It was a pretty great video for most of the time, but the ending leaves a bad taste in your mouth, really. 33. Cowboy Kirby. Kirby sees a cowboy boss in a video game and decides to become one. I remember this used to be my favorite video on the channel for a while. Now I think it's like, I mean, it's good, but it's not great. Thought the whole lemonade scene was really funny, and the beans part was great, but the part in the town was pretty cool, but the final battle was disappointing though. Wait,
He's back!
I'm trying to record a video because I was forced to make this by some random human. Did you just lick the camera?
Yeah.
You can get out of here.
But it tasted like Cool Whip!
I don't care if it tasted like Cool Whip. What even is that?
You don't know what Cool Whip is?
You're not even in camera, you know?
You don't know what Cool Whip is?
No, actually, maybe I shouldn't have said that. It's better if you're not in camera.
Hey guys, how are you?
They're probably bad now. Get out of the way. I'm trying to make a video.
Are you feeling hip and cool?
Okay, I'm just gonna talk over her. It's the whole lemonade scene was really funny, and the beans part was great. The part in the town was pretty cool, but the final battle was disappointing. Okay, just get out of here.
Ooh.
My main issue is the start. I think the whole part where he just decides to be cowboy because he saw a Cuphead boss on the TV was super forced and didn't make much sense. So yeah, I enjoyed the video, but the plot wasn't the best. 32. The talent show. Baby Mario's kindergarten is holding a talent show, and the whole crew joins. I enjoyed the acts a lot. DD was funny, and Waddle stand up is classical, and pretty much all of them were good. I also like that is the joke, I'm going to choke part, but, although some of the earlier scenes were not as interesting. So yeah, it wasn't the best, but not many complaints. Overall, funny video with a decent plot, and that's about all I get. 31. Waddle the YouTuber. Waddle sees some trick shot videos and starts a channel of his own, but ends up getting famous. I thought the start was pretty boring, but it got better. I can't get the 31. Waddle the YouTuber. Waddle sees some trick shot videos and starts a channel of his own, but ends up getting famous. I thought the start was a bit boring, but it gets better. I especially like the part where he created the channel and freaked out over a single subscriber. That was really me after my first sub. Anyways, he ends up getting popular, then Kirby and him go to Bucky Cheese. Yes, that part was hilarious. Bucky Cheese. You heard me right. Anyway, he gets recognized by some crazy fan, and they go home. So, yeah, funny moments, pretty good plot, pretty good video. 30. The Scavenger Hunt. Kirby and Waddle Doo, Yoshi and Dr. Kirby, and Waluigi and Bob enter a team game of scavenger hunting, but Waluigi turns them into robots using a UFO. Yeah, the plot is kind of literally insane, but and the start of the video wasn't great, but the actual scavenger hunt was pretty funny, and I think the fight scene was made pretty well. Just the start wasn't great, and the plot was literally insane, but I still enjoyed it for the most part. I apologize for that due to noisiness. I had to relocate into this random room. Whatever. Let's continue. 29. The Voodoo Doll. Kirby swallows money again, and Waluigi invents Voodoo Doll of all things in order to get Mario to steal the money. So yeah, pretty weird plot. But I did enjoy this one. It was memorable at least. I did really hate the first scene though. Terrible green screen, the awkward recording angles, yeah, wasn't great, but the main part of the video was entertaining, and I did like the ending. 28. Back to school. Kirby can't afford a $2.49 game off of a scam site, so he plans to bully kids at Baby Mario's kindergarten, but fails. I thought the plot to this one was pretty cool. It was kind of interesting to know that Kirby is willing to bully kids for $3, but there were a few funny parts, like Kirby's dream he has about bullying kids and Mashed Potato Market, I love you, but this one wasn't as funny as most others. So yeah, good plot, couple funny jokes, and that's about it. 27. DEDEDE'S Nightmare. Some stranger shows up at DEDEDE'S door and gives him a copy of Funny Little Cars. DEDEDE is terrified of it, and his friends help him get over the fear. I really loved the plot for this one, and it had some pretty funny jokes too. The McQueen in the cereal box was random, but I laughed anyway. There were Nightmare in the Shrek voice line, the Nightmare with the Shrek voice line, pardon me. 2, that was pretty good, and there was an excessive amount of screaming though. It ends with some weird spirit exorcism thing to get DEDEDE to not be afraid, which was really weird, but that's just the end. Overall, pretty great plot and some pretty good jokes. 26. Kirby's Wii U. Kirby is bored of his game consoles and purchases a Wii U, and spends the rest of the day enjoying it. I thought this one was pretty nice, had some funny jokes. The ones that stand out to me are the parts where WADDLE fixed the gamepad. My paper's getting in the way. Where WADDLE fixed the gamepad with a toothbrush, which actually really worked, by the way. And the whole Sonic Pang scene where didn't have much of a story, but it was still nice. It was actually a little bit too long, by the way, but not way too long. You know. 25. Moving in with Kirby. WADDLE'S and WADDLE'S house burns down, so they, alongside Meta Knight, move into Kirby's house. It's kind of like Kirby gets adopted, but more entertaining. Especially like the part WADDLE was getting prank called, and his pet Rockaroni. So yeah, some funny moments, and was mostly story-based, but I think this one was more deserving of being an actual video than Kirby Gets Adopted was. 24. The Jet. Baby Mario uses all the electricity and sells poisonous lemonade to make some money back, and only to get sued by some person who drank the lemonade, and who was a minion, by the way. And everyone ends up working hard to make enough money to get out of debt. I think the plot to this one was pretty good, and lots of parts were funny. I liked the Detective Kirby hat. My favorite part was the part where Kirby works at a restaurant and gets treated like trash for no good reason. The lighting in this video wasn't great, but that's not super important. So yeah. Good plot, lots of laughs, good video. 23. The Babysitters 2. That's right. We're doing our sequel. I don't know how the song goes. Kirby has to babysit the baby bros for the playdate with Ness, but things go quite wrong, and they all have to find their way back home. I thought the plot to this one was pretty good. It isn't really related to the original at all. Just the Babysitters still made sense for the title, so. And I couldn't just reuse the title without changing something, so it's just a sequel, apparently. I thought the part where Mr. Saturn spilled milk on the tostada and the part where they actually flushed themselves down the toilet were both pretty funny parts. So yeah, that's about it. 22. WADDLE'S Carson. WADDLE'S house burns down, so he has to come move in with WADDLE, and spends the whole day doing fun activities with the gang. WADDLE is a really funny character, so it was enjoyable watching the whole video dedicated to him. If I do say so myself. Anyway, they do lots of things, but my favorite parts were definitely watching WADDLE laugh incredibly hard at a movie, the tree climbing part, and the part when he arrives in the pool while sitting in a Ziploc bag, of all things. Anyway, lots of great moments, and a pretty strong introduction to WADDLE. 21. Kirby Party. Kirby's the 10 millionth person to buy Mario Party 8 and gets to play real-life Mario Party with his friend. So, the plot it's okay. It's not super original, but it's fine. I did really like the editing on this one. The entire video was pretty enjoyable, but my main complaint is the length. And that's pretty much all I have to say about this one. 20. The Thanksgiving Special. Mario's throwing a Thanksgiving party, and things don't go well. A pretty basic plot, but it works for the video. Luckily, the jokes are making up for the simple plot. My favorites were WADDLE grabbing random people off the street for the party, the movie, and the entire piano scene. By the way, I still see, shucks, Santa, it's all in a day's work in my nightmares sometimes, but overall, really funny video, but really basic plot. 19. Baby Mario's Birthday Sleepover. The title really explains itself. I don't have to explain the plot, but in my opinion, this was the best of the Baby Bros. This video just showed what made them funny in the first place. The Truth or Dare scene, the Scary Story scene, the Farmer's Market scene, the Frozen Chicken Nugget scene, it's all great. Wholesome fun. The reason it isn't higher is because of one scene. The board game part. It literally takes like 10 minutes, and it's boring. It gets boring very quickly. It really dragged down the whole video, and it wasn't bad enough to put any lower than 19th. If the board game scene had been shortened to a minute-long montage, this probably would have been top 10, maybe even top 5, but due to the board game scene, 19th. 18. The Halloween Special. Kirby and friends go trick-or-treating and have a competition for the most candy. The plot is basically just Halloween happens. That's the story, but that works out for a holiday special, in my opinion. Many funny jokes, but my favorite ones were probably Kirby being Mickey, and Waddle taking the entire candy bowl and giving him a nice starburst to make him feel better. It isn't much, but for a holiday special, they get you in the Halloween spirit for sure. And also, by the way, from Kirby being Mickey is going to be in your nightmares, so it's a good Halloween special. 17, Waddle-Doo's diary. Waddle gets a diary, and Kirby gets curious, reads it, and ends up feeling guilty. I like the fast pace of this one, and there were some good jokes in here, like the trinket part, and Shy Guy as a character is just amazing. The plot was pretty good, but looking back at it, it's pretty similar to that one episode of SpongeBob where he gets like the secret box thing, and then SpongeBob wants to look at it, but whatever. I don't even care anymore. 16, the TV remote. Kirby's going to watch TV, but everyone else wants the remote too. Of course, this means war, and everyone has to battle for the remote. Everyone's drawn into a team of 2, but there's an odd number of people, so Manny has to go outside to find some stranger, and the person he finds is just my amazing drum from the evil hand. Yes, that's right. Is back. That's why this is why this video is so high up, because is amazing. My main complaints are the length, and the recording quality isn't the best in some places. And some of the fights were pretty cool. Was extremely funny, and the plot was pretty creative. 15, Super Smash Kirby. Kirby's the something millionth person to buy Smash for Wii U and gets to play real life Smash Bros. Yeah, the plot is exactly the same as Kirby Party, but that was on purpose, so whatever. So yeah, there were a few jokes, but I don't really remember them that well, so weren't that best, but the fights were really cool actually. The main problem is the editing on the special effects was pretty bad, but still a really enjoyable video. 14, the thief. Kirby and Waddle go to the mall and buy a bunch of stuff, but someone steals it overnight, and they start an investigation to get it back. The plot was pretty good. There were some funny jokes, but none specifically stand out to me. Well, that part was pretty funny, but my favorite part was the like retro RPG style fight at the end, or whatever those things are called. It's pretty cool, except for there was an arm covering half the screen, but it was still pretty cool. 13, the waffles. Waddle makes waffles shaped like him and Kirby, and while they're gonna go to the movie theater, the waffles come to life by translators that let them speak. Go be rude to a bunch of people, and then leave to commit treason to the community. Yeah, the plot is kind of insane, but weirdly enough, it works. My favorite part where the waffles drink milk. Yes, that's my favorite part. Don't ask me why. And the part where the waffles talk to Waddle and the fight at the end was pretty cool. 12, Waddle-Doo's movie. Waddle finds out about Disney existing and makes his own set of movies. For some reason, the plot is weird, but I like it. The movies themselves were great. They were peak comedy, comedy gold. I don't know. Just the script is weird. I don't know why some random human asked me. I'm just a squid, but anyway, the characters worked really well together, and Mike Mouse working at Disney was genius. My favorite joke had to be Waddle deciding that Waddle-Dee's name would be Dr. Seuss for the movie. So yeah, really pretty funny video and a pretty good plot. 11, moving out. Just short of the top 10 is the season finale, moving out. Mario and Luigi and the Baby Bros move back in with Peach. Susie and Mark, who are introduced in the video that I'll get to later, also move into the neighbor. What? Into the neighbor Wario's house. This script is not very well written, but the main focus is the plot. There weren't a lot of jokes in this one, but I'm fine with that. This video is the first video where Kirby has his new voice, and I just want to say that I decided to go back to his old voice. Well, I didn't decide. I'm reading a script, but I'm a random squid, so I didn't decide that. But if I don't read it correctly, then the random human is going to like feed me to some random banana or something. Anyway, I decided. I didn't decide. But this while watching my old videos for this list. Anyways, the best part was definitely the whole basketball scene. It was great. It could have gotten its own video even. So yeah, that's about it. But I did want to bring up one thing. I don't want to, but I'm reading a script written by someone else, so I have to. There are plans to make Mario move back into the neighborhood, as I liked him, Luigi, and the Baby Rose as characters, and I don't want to remove them entirely. Okay, I didn't decide any of that, but I'm gonna stop breaking the script, or else I'm gonna get fired. Anyway, let's get into the top 10. 10. Lost in the Woods. Kirby gets on a plane to Super Silly Funland with WADDLE and DEDEDE, but things go wrong and they end up out the window and have to find their way home. I thought the plot to this one was pretty good. The airplane scene was great, by the way. The Sock Monkey Express needs to make like a cameo or something in one of the videos one of these days. But anyways, most of this video was enjoyable. It was a little boring towards the end, but I still liked it okay. Also, by the oatmeal baby. 9. The Christmas Special. Mario and Luigi buy Arby's chicken for a taste testing competition. WADDLE tries to get a custom video game from Santa, and the baby brothers plot to steal all of the presents. This one has quite a bit going on, but I think it works pretty well. In case anyone was wondering, Baby Mario's gingerbread house is actually mine, except for it's not actually mine. It's the human that wrote the script, but I'm saying it's mine because I don't want to get fired. Anyways, I'm quite the artist, I know. Well, I'm not, but I'm just forget it. My main complaint is that Waldy and Meta Knight just don't exist in this one for some reason, and they really could have used some screen time in the video. But other than that, a pretty good video to get you in the holiday spirit. I don't know why I'm talking like that, but yeah. 8. Kirby's Teacher. Kirby takes an IQ test and comes out with an IQ of 53 or something like that. So Mario has a personal tutor to raise his IQ. The plot doesn't make a lot of sense, but the real focus of this video is the jokes, and there were a lot of good ones, from the airhead scramble to WADDLE's spray bottle to the entire teaching scene. This video was quite filled with funny moments. 7. The Valentine's Day Special. WADDLE falls in love with Dora the Explorer and goes insane trying to find her. The plot is ridiculous. My favorite part was probably either the mailman part with like the weird voice, or Wario shovels the snow with a spoon. I don't know what I wanted to do with Kirby's. I didn't know what I wanted to do with Kirby's voice yet. But oh well. Overall, pretty funny with a pretty funny plot. 6. Kirby's birthday. Kirby has a birthday party and they do lots of activities and even vlog the whole thing. The entire vlog is available on my second channel. Well, not my second channel, but anyway, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna not even follow the script here, because my favorite part had to be the restaurant scene with the world's smallest squid, me baby! Because Leori was like playing me like a flute or something, and he's like, oh boo-hoo, let me play it sad song for the world's smallest squid. And it's great, and I'm not even gonna read the rest of the script because this video, okay, summary, this video was insanely fun to watch, but partly because that's what the script says, but also because I'm in it, so yeah. 5. The Pokemon Camu Trip. This video was a collab with Star Power Productions. She changed her channel name to Sister T, by the way. And it doesn't have the best plot, but it is hands down. Oh, I don't even have hands. It is tentacles down. The tentacles down. Yeah, we'll go with that. Tentacles down. The funniest video on my channel. On the channel. I can't even explain it all in this video, but here are the jokes that I remember the most. The gorilla joke. I like grass. My legs are tired, but we're floating! Onward and onward. The Poison Ivy scene, Squirtle gets dirty. Charmander roasts Squirtle. Charmander calling Squirtle racist for not liking orange water and not wanting to turn orange. A bug named Grug. I know I was being a hack. Wow, I see the red potions you more boring than I thought. I was laughing for no reason, even though you just got hurt. Macaroni and cheese. I'm clean as a whistle. Must be a pretty ugly whistle. That's not class. The entire drawing scene was peak comedy. Oh my god, peak comedy. Oh my goodness, and I was just reading a scary book. And that's just a few I remember. You really have to watch it to understand. 4. Kirby Clones 2. After breaking Baby Mario's cat piano in a game of real-life Angry Birds, Kirby is forced to babysit for the money to buy him a new one. By some sort of weird coincidence, Kirby ends up babysitting his clones from a video later in this list, and I like the plot. The clones are as funny as ever, and I also like how Black Yoshi from SML is just literally just in this video, even though his name is Plaque Posty in it, but anyway, good plot, few funny moments, and great characters. Well, I mean, I'm a pretty great character, and I'm not in it, but, and we're getting into the top 3. Bronze medal goes to Wario Moves In. Number 3. Wario's YouTube channel is suspended for being rude in the comments, and he moves into Kirby's house until it is unsuspended. It's a decent plot. If you're wondering why he moved into that house in specific, he knows Meta Knight, and Meta Knight lives there. There's some funny scenes, actually quite a lot, throughout the video, such as Warrior's mukbang videos, the Bean Boozled scene, despite a lot of screaming, and Peach's funeral. It ends with Mario forcing YouTube to unsuspend the channel, which doesn't make much sense, but the video had to end somehow, so yeah, really great video. And just short of first place is number 2, Kirby's Clones. The story to this one doesn't make a ton of sense. Basically, Kirby gets a flu shot and somehow accidentally clones himself. That was the only way that I could think of. Well, I couldn't, but you get the idea. The only way I could think of giving Kirby clones, so whatever. Anyways, the part that makes the video so good is the characters. The clones are so funny and work well with everybody. DD is extra funny in this video, as well. My favorite part had to be the broken TV joke. So yeah, the characters, interactions, and what gives this video second best of Season 1. And in my opinion, the best video from the Season 1 collection is... I'm giving drum rolls. Hold on. Okay, insert drum roll sound effect. Yes, thank you for inserting drum roll sound effect. Is Kirby's Hotel. DD randomly requests to get hotel treatment for $100, and Kirby realizes he could profit off a hotel business, and along with WADDLE, he opens one. The reason I enjoyed this one so much is, once again, the characters. From Tom Nook's cleaning shenanigans, to Maglor and Kawasaki's cooking, to Bowser and Diddy's gaming contest, the characters are really great in this one. The ending was funny too. My main complaint is that it takes too long for the plot to start, but other than that, this video was almost perfect in my opinion. Well, that's every video of Season 1. Right. If you have your own list, feel free to comment down below. This video took forever to make, and I had to work really hard to get it out on time. I'm assuming it's out on time while working on the script, but if you enjoy, then great, and if you didn't enjoy, I'll be severely depressed because I wasted all my time. So yeah, see you next year when I rank Season 2, because apparently, I have to rank every season now, and the human is too lazy to even read the script itself, but whatever. Peace out, or something like that. I've never done an outro before.